Okay guys, just a little adjunct. I'll just hit some full shots from this angle here. Before I had to hit on a pretty hard angle, and it was a bit tough because there was something going on here. But I'll hit some full drivers with slap back and hook back. Slap back, hook back drivers. Wow. Now see how high my hands were then? You know why that happened? Because I had so much velocity. They just ripped my arms away. They just ripped my arms away. By being so early, I'm getting such a late hit. No, I don't get this type of late hit. I get this type of late hit. When I say late, it's late there. It's not these crazy lag angles. I don't do any of that because I think that's so inconsistent. Yeah, that's hook back, guys. Look at this. Look at that shaft. It's vertical. If you get a hard fairway, if you're in Texas and you play on those hard baked fairways, or in Scotland on those hard fairways, this is 50 yards a run because you hit that power slinger. Okay, really slap back. Look at this, guys. The arms are, it's just pulling my arms away from my body. Can recommend this driver, guys. Girls, if there's any girls watching. This is one good club. Way, like this shaft, it's a stiff, it's a graphite design, especially made by Bridgestone or for Bridgestone. In terms of a stiff, a normal stiff should be about 255 CPM, most clubs. This would probably be about 245. It's actually quite soft, but it's good. It's got high torque, but good integrity. And for an old dude like me who hasn't got a lot of clubhead speed, this shaft really does provide the numbers. I'll really nut this. A lot of slap back. What's interesting is my arms are getting away out here because there's so much velocity. The slap back, I think, is improving my velocity 10%. It's just pulling my arms down the line before they go around. All right, I'll curtail that. This will be slack back with hook back, full golf swing. There it is, guys. See what's interesting? See how square the club is? Look at that. That's impact. Here. That's one of the things that this golf swing will do for you. I don't think there's anything wrong with rolling a club over, but invariably how much you roll it over is the problem. No doubt rotating the forearms is a power source, but how much you do that. With this swing there's none of that. As you come in here and we fire that hand, we fire it there, but we fire it square, and then we hold it square through the ball. I just thought I'd do this little bit of video here because I think this is important. Slap back. With the driver, guys, I feel like I'm here. That's where I feel like I'm releasing it there. Look at this, guys. Look. And look at the blade. Look. Dead square, because that's where it was at impact. Comes through like that. I just thought that was important to show you that. Now, I haven't been on the golf course yet for 18 holes with this. I've been out and did a couple of 4-6 hole batches, and I haven't been out for probably 8 days now. But I might go out Monday and play 18 holes with some of my buddies, and one of the guys, my really good mate that comes down and hits balls with me every day. And he's always struggled with his golf swing because it's always been loose, and he's an ex, black belt, third Dan martial arts guy, so he's got very fast hands, and but when he swings a golf club, it doesn't look like that. It looks totally uncoordinated because he's too loose. He's very flexible and everything gets away from him. But this swing, since we've curtailed it, he was hitting golf ball. He was the guy that was with me here yesterday, late in the day, and he was hitting the ball with no exaggeration. His good shots were as good as mine. And he's probably a 14 handicapper normally. But his good shots were as good as mine. And it's great. I mean, I love to see that. It was great from proving the principle of this swing, to see him hit the ball so good after a lifetime of huge variables. Okay, this is exactly how I want to hit the driver with the Davinci early release slapback back there. That softball, the guy's throwing it here. Well, we're going to throw it there. You actually feel, guys, that. If you can get that feeling, with a shut body, you've got perfect impact, I promise you. Because you can't throw the club away with a shut body. You can only throw it away if you get back here. That's how you get throw away in a golf swing. You get back here and you throw it away. But if you're there, you can't throw it away. Look, it's here. I'm trying to do that, but look, club's here. All right, this is exactly the golf swing I would use on the golf course now. There it is. Look at this, guys. Look. Again, you must think that I'm such a fickle person in my loyalty to golf clubs. I told you that Shrixon was the best driver I've hit. This is the best driver I've hit. This is the highest speed off the face of any golf club I've ever hit. It feels illegal. That should be enough to buy it. It feels illegal. It comes off so quick. And we hit a couple of brand new Titleists here. And like they were 30 yards past the range balls, but the speed off the face. Whoa. In Australia they're $550. In the US they're probably, $385 or something. But they're not adjustable, guys. And you know what? I just like the feel of a non-adjustable club because of the bonding. It may be just a psychological thing, but I can feel the difference. I've got an old tailor-made super fast burner, and it's bonded and it's so solid. And then you go and put an M1 on that type of thing, and they never feel as solid as the bonded clubs. The bonded being, just a stuck-in shaft with no adjustment stuff. All right, we'll just hit a couple of 5-irons down here. This is just a little ancillary adjunct video, guys, just for some little bit of information, extra info that I think will be really beneficial for you. Okay, I'll really bust. This is a full shot, no wind at all. Watch this. Look at the finish, guys. Look at that go. Baby, go. This is no exaggeration. I promise you this is no exaggeration. And I'm a little prone to it, as you know. But every time I look up now, it's like a movie being replayed, which I said before. It's the same shape. It can't go there. It can't squirrel. It can't go here. It just does that. It does that every time. And it's the most I can't wait to take this on a golf course. If I've got a tuck pin over water, bunker left, and there's money on the hole. Watch this, guys. Slap back. Look at this. I must sound like I'm on something. But I promise you guys, it's just like being on something when you're hitting the ball as good as this. I say I've never been any great shakes as a bush. I get by, but I've never been a Lee Como or a Martinez or anything like that. But the quality of these shots here now and the consistency of them, I think is as good as anybody's. I think anyone will hit the ball with more consistency than that. They just won't. And if I can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Guys just hit a ball down there, just came through. And that's what teachers are for, to get rid of that. You come to driving ranges to get rid of that. Here we go. A lot of slap back. Look at this, guys. It's just the same. You know those shots I hit between those two flags when they were landing in the 1 foot square landing area? Well, these clubs are the same. These are landing in a, sort of a 6 foot circle landing area with the 5-iron. It's the same shape. Okay, I'm hitting from the same place, so they should be. But when I say they're landing in a 6 foot circle, the same. The landing area is the same. Even when I do this, guys, I keep telling you that I never ever hit a shot for the sake of hitting a shot. Even when I'm here doing these, I always pick a target, a little right, a little left. I always do that. That's just my nature. I never just hit shots for the sake of hitting shots. Just the same. All right, we'll really wind this up. And guys were saying, what's your distance with this? It's at least the same as normal or a little bit longer. Yesterday afternoon I was a club longer down there, so I'll really wind this up and see if I can hit this with a bit of zip on the doodah. Well, that's as good as any normal golf swing, long golf swing, 5-iron that I can hit. That's normal distance. Probably a little bit further. Really nice. One more. There it is, guys. Wow, that's a good shot. Hey, sure, it goes lower. No question it goes. But a lot of the tour players, you watch a lot of tour players, they hit their irons flat. It's only guys like Adam Scott and Jason Day hit the ball up. You watch Graham McDowell, he doesn't hit it up in the air. And so in terms of my normal 5-iron, I don't know, if my normal 5-iron goes 60 feet in the air, it's probably going, I don't know, probably 12 feet lower. See if I can get a real lot of slap back and hook back. A lot of hook back. Yeah. Okay, guys, that was just a little bit that I wanted to show you. Just other little bits, I think of them all the time, but they're just bits that'll help you. So it's back, here. And think about it. Think about what I said before. If you're firing back there, the body's closed. You can't get the club past the hands. You can only get, when we're throwing it away, we can throw it away this way and it'll get past the hands. But when you're back here and you throw it that way, it can't get past the hands because this is closed. And this back here stops it getting past. Here. That's something to think about. Okay, guys, just have a look at that and we'll keep doing some more tomorrow.